So let's say you have a ton of defects, okay? And imagine these two images side by side. You have a ton of defects, and then you see a image of that has nothing wrong with it. Okay, so you got a ton of defects. Image, there's nothing wrong with it. If you could take a defect of your own, and I'm talking about you got a ton of them. Okay, if you could take a defect of your own and put it on this person, and notice that no matter how much that you put on this person, the defect almost doesn't show. Like, there, you really can't even tell much is going on. It has to be really, really extreme. And so you it turns out that this one person ends up being thousands, okay? And the shit still ain't showing, all right? And they're all doing the same thing. They keep getting rid of something, a defect. Every time they get rid of a defect, something about their functionality, their vessel, their body's functionality improves. So that means they'll be able to think better. They might look a little different, they might rid some ailment and disease, okay? Problems that they've been having for forever, okay? And like I said, this turns into thousands. So this is, we're gonna put up one, and that's neither here nor there. So thousands, okay? And that just keeps happening throughout this individual's lifespan, okay? And it gets to a point where these demons are no longer being abstract. They're no longer being silent about what they're doing to you. So now it becomes apparent to this individual that voodoo is being practiced on it. The individual begins to tell and be transparent about what is happening and taking place, how it's being attacked by these things, okay? And instead of them backing off and removing, reverting to what they were, they instead further advance their timelines. So all these thousands of things, they represent many, it's almost like an archetype, and they continue to do the same thing and do the same thing, to the point where some of this shit that they're putting on this individual starts to show, okay? And because the individual won't stop telling, won't stop talking, you know what I'm saying, is complaining, and making it apparent what's being done, these individuals are just like kind of getting out of control with it, okay? And making sure that meanwhile no one pays attention or watches. Like she's telling publicly, this individual is telling publicly what's happening, and they did what they told her, this individual, they would do. Make sure no one paid any mind. It was all them, and they owned the population, so it was all them against her, okay? That's what you see play out in my social media pages.